Hi kids, today I'm gonna read another book. It's called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, based on a story by Aesop. This story is about Sam, some sheep, the villagers, and maybe a wolf. Sam lived in a little village in the mountains. Every day he took the sheep from the village up the hill to grassy meadow. Here we are again. He watched them from morning until evening. Then he took them home again. This way, mutton brain. Every day was the same. Sam was lonely and he was so bored. Same old mountains, same old trees. All his friends were down in the village. He tried talking to the sheep. And how are you today? Bah, bah. But they didn't have much to say. Nobody ever comes up here, moaned Sam. Nothing ever happens. One day, he had an idea. I could make something happen. He ran down the hill to the village. Help! Help! What's the matter? Come quickly! A wolf! He shouted. A wolf has come out of the forest. Everyone ran up the hill with him. Hurry, my sheep! Puffing and panting, they reached the meadow. Of course, there was no wolf. All that way for nothing. The sheep were quietly eating their grass. The villagers were angry, but Sam just laughed. That was funny. No, it wasn't. A few days later, Sam was bored again. He ran down the hill to the villager. Help! Help! What's the matter now? Come quickly! A wolf! He shouted. A wolf has come out of the forest. Some people didn't believe him. Oh, yes. We'd better make sure. But most ran up the hill to see. Puffing and panting, they reached the meadow. Of course, there was no wolf. The sheep were quietly eating their grass. What are you grinning at? Everyone was very angry, but Sam just laughed. A week later, Sam was bored again. He ran down the hill to the village. Help! Help! There really is a wolf! Come quickly! Most people didn't believe him this time. Just a few ran up the hill. Puffing and panting, they reached the meadow. You think you are so clever? Of course, there was no wolf. The sheep were quietly eating the grass. Now everyone was furious. Sam laughed and laughed. A few days later, a wolf did come out of the forest. Sam was terrified. He ran down to the village as fast as he could. Nobody believed him. I promise you, there's a wolf. Do you think we are so stupid? Sam begged them to come with him. This time they just laughed at him. You have to help me. In the end, Sam had to go back up the hill all alone. The wolf had killed some of the sheep. The rest had run away. Sam stayed in the meadow until it was dark. Finally, the villagers came to find him. Oh, our sheep! No! I told you! Why didn't you believe me? He asked. You always told lies before, they said. I'm sorry. I've learned my lesson. Never again, said Sam. And about the story, it was The Boy Who Cried Wolf is one of the Aesop's fables. They are a collection of short stories first told in ancient Greece around 4,000 years ago. Nobody knows exactly who Aesop was, but the stories are still popular today and they are known all around the world. Thanks for listening. It was a lovely and sweet story about a boy who cried wolf. Good night.